In the heart of Auckland's west, in a quiet cul-de-sac, one family has discovered a new word for terror.
Mom.
Cheyenne.
Mm-hmm.
Every day there are showdowns.
Don't you damage my house!
And standoffs.
No! Bring them to me now!
There's swearing.
Little asshole. Not this crap bumhole.
And tears. This girl has to have the last word.
No.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
No.
Tension in the household is at breaking point.
I didn't!
Oh, girl.
Ready with the fork, I'm ready with the fork.
Something's got to give. Meet the Killies. Council worker Rochelle and security guard Troy juggle shift work to pay the bills. With 2 children, 8-year-old Cheyenne and 3-year-old Amon, time together is precious. But evenings and weekends are being ruined by Cheyenne,
Stop jumping on the couch.
who tries every trick in the book to get attention.
Hey, don't. If she's not going to get what she wants, then she'll fight and have dramas or tantrums, etc. Don't, Paul, don't. Cheyenne, please.
She's a good kid in general, but she's at times a real little handful.
With Cheyenne's behaviour getting worse, even the most routine task becomes a battle of wills.
Sunday, so this is Friday's lunch, is it? No, what lunch is it?
Thursday.
Thursday's lunch. That's really gross.
And Mum and Dad should clean our room, not me, because I don't feel like it.
I like things in order to a degree, and when she doesn't keep her room tidy, it really bugs me. Get down and check on her now, and I bet you she won't be doing diddly. She's got to clean her room before she can ride the bike show.
And as for table manners, they're completely non-existent.
Yucky, crappy fish. Ding dong.
Now her parents are concerned her little brother is starting to go the same way.
Cheyenne's been asked to stop doing something, and then she'll whisper in Amon's ear and tell him to do it. It's not nice having a 3-year-old pull the birdie at you.
In a desperate attempt to regain control, Troy and Rochelle have resorted to yelling and shouting.
No!
Well, go and do as you have been told to do now.
Cheyenne, get off the bloody table now!
Oh, it makes me feel incompetent as a parent because nothing I have tried is working.
I think the way she's going, I'm coming to the end of my tether very quickly.
Their one remaining hope is New Zealand's top family therapist, Diane Levy. With 20 years' experience turning demons into darlings, she's the perfect choice to save the day.
Hello.
So you must be the main contender.
Welcome to the madhouse.
Don't worry, I'm an expert at restoring sanity. Give me your take on what's going on.
Me, I'm sick of her attitude, basically. Just not so much to me in general, just her attitude in general. She just does not want to listen to anybody, and I've had enough of that.
No matter what you are trying to do, she will argue with you, and even if it's just a general comment, she'll back chat. So she always has to have the last word. You've got your homework to finish?
No.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
No.
So apart from yelling and shouting, what else have you tried to sort the situation out?
We've tried timeout, bribery, locks on doors and windows. You have been punished! Time out! Now! The door is going to be locked until I say!
It doesn't really matter what we try. Cheyenne being Cheyenne, she's going to do what she wants, when she wants to.
What are the real hot spots?
Definitely Cheyenne's bedroom, keeping it tidy.
Cheyenne's determination to live in a mess is a regular bone of contention for Troy.
Cheyenne, here, when you get up in the morning, clean your room up, please. I'm sick of this bloody mess.
For Rochelle, it's homework that causes the strife.
Tea.
Go grab a mash sheet, Cheyenne,
Not
and you can
doing
start
it.
off by doing
Not
a
doing
small
it.
amount of mess, but while I'm cooking dinner.
Yeah, but I might need a bit of help with my things.
Because we don't get in the door till 5:30, I normally start getting dinner organised and then deal with homework at the same time. Find your 5 facts and then find your
I
keywords.
read it last night.
But you've just told me that you haven't even read it.
With Rochelle forcing the issue, Cheyenne starts rebelling,
I'm going to walk away and not help you in a moment.
and no one ends up winning.
It's important for you to do your homework. Am I wasting my time helping you? I am. Should I just leave you alone again? Right, I'm going. I've had enough.
So this is what it's like every night?
Yeah, every night.
It's a never-ending battle.
Yeah.
I give up personally. I just can't be bothered. And this is one of the reasons why I don't believe in homework, because it causes so much anguish to me and the kid, you know?
Blah, blah, blah.
So if it keeps going on like this?
I'd continue to do what I do.
Yeah.
Because I think that she needs to get that work ethic in place.
Meal times for the Killies are less than relaxing. And to prove their point, the family attempt a rare night out. Typically, the table disintegrates into conflict.
Are you going to have any veggies? No.
Veggies is a poo.
You need to have some vegetables in there as well, Shy.
Ew. Yucky.
Nicely, we're in a restaurant.
Use your fork, please.
And Cheyenne resorts to baiting her mother to get attention.
I'm a catfish.
Shy.
So why did you choose the fish?
So I wanted to annoy my mum.
You chose it just to annoy Mum.
She could eat it.
Back home, Diane shares her thoughts with Troy and Rochelle.
So I see a young girl whose lack of cooperation dominates the household, and I see two committed parents who are playing from the opposite ends of the field. How do you think you got here?
I feel Rochelle tried to encourage you to be an adult at too early age. I felt Rochelle tried to explain to a 3-year-old, to a 4-year-old, to a 5-year-old, probably a little bit more than what she really understood.
Rochelle, how do you think you got this way?
I think Cheyenne, being the girl that she is and how intelligent she is, that she picked up on the different parenting styles very quickly and manipulated the situation.
How long do you think you could continue like this?
Honestly, not for much longer. I'm coming to the end of my tether.
Don't worry, I'll be back with a battle plan.
Great. Bloody awesome. Bloody awesome, to be honest.
After the break, it's the moment of truth for Troy and Rochelle.
Get out of clear the shine, you bitch and moan about it.
But old habits are hard to break.
I just want to yell and scream at her and send her to her room with a smack.
After observing the Kelly family firsthand, family therapist Diane Levy has returned to show Troy and Rochelle how their behaviour is part of the problem.
It's not easy looking at yourself, but it's a great tool for recognising what's going on.
Is your room tidy, Shane? I don't care what you want, Shane. That's not what I asked, was it? Go down and clear the Shane, you bitch and moan about it.
Don't you damage my house! You have been punished! Time out! Now! That was a nasty night, that one. The door is going to be locked until I say. So I suggest you stop this and get over it.
So, what do you think about what you've just seen?
Honestly, I'm quite shocked. I didn't really realise how harsh my voice was.
Right.
You know, how intimidating I probably am to someone half my size. It's quite a shock, basically. So, yeah.
What about you, Rochelle?
I really need to stop the yelling and the screaming, and I didn't realise I was so much of a point in her face. So that's something I'd like to stop as well.
One of the mistakes that we make in all the turmoil is that we forget that we lead by example. The more yelling and swearing we do, the more our children believe that they've got permission to do the same. So we're going to have to lose the yelling and the swearing. The good news is, with some real changes on your part, Cheyenne will change.
Diane's first course of action aims to get Cheyenne towing the line without the conflict.
Currently, there's a huge drama to getting even the simplest task done.
Yes.
What I'm seeing is, Cheyenne, it's time to get off the computer. Nah. Cheyenne, you go to your room and there's no computer games for a whole month. That's using up a huge amount of energy. That's energy you need for parenting. What you need
Diane wants the couple to adopt her two strikes, you're out approach.
Say Cheyenne's eating with her mouth open. First, ask, Cheyenne, stop stop eating with your mouth open, please. Nothing happens. Next, you need to tell. Move into a space and tell her powerfully, Cheyenne, stop eating with your mouth open, please. And if that isn't powerful enough, you have to act. Okay? Cheyenne, you go to your room until you're ready to eat nicely. With an 8-year-old, it's not always viable to keep dragging her off to a room. So instead, you be the timeout. Keep your distance, get busy, until she's ready to behave. The reason distance is so effective is suddenly Cheyenne has no one to fight with. The whole situation is disarmed. Do you think you can do that?
Oh, I think it will be a challenge, but we'll give it a go.
You can't promise anything's going to happen, but yeah, give it a go for sure.
It's day one and the couple are working at keeping the drama to a minimum.
Excuse me, Cheyenne, you do not play on the stairs.
But the road ahead is daunting.
So, no.
It's going to be interesting because I can foresee now that it's going to take a little bit of time to achieve the ask, tell, act.
I'm not the sort of person that just walks away from anything. Telling her, I believe that's what I do now, but I'm probably too harsh about it. But in this implementing walking away, I'm probably going to find that pretty unusual and probably at times a bit difficult. Because I'm not saying it is going to work, I'm not saying it's not going to work, I'm just a bit sceptical.
And despite Rochelle's best intentions to stay calm,
I don't want to let you give them to the teacher because they're ours.
it's not long before a minor disagreement over flowers
How many times
turns
have I had to
into a
say no
major
that you're not
standoff
giving
between
them
mother and
flowers?
daughter.
To you.
Cheyenne's determined to force a confrontation.
I'm gonna make something gross out here.
No, look, try. I believe that she's
Mum, I
now
can make
intentionally
some
trying to
food.
push my buttons.
No, there's some cookie.
Rochelle struggles with the concept of distance.
I just want to yell and scream at her and send her to her room with a smack. I really do. I am so dying to do that. I've asked you to give me some space. So I have asked you to go inside. So it's time for you to do it. Okay, I think I've got the ass down pat. I think I've got the towel going. Act 4. What am I supposed to do? She doesn't give me my space. I walk away. She follows.
And later that night, after a long day's work for Troy, Cheyenne pushes him over the edge.
Cheyenne, get on the bloody table now! There was 3 times you had to be asked to get the table, Cheyenne.
I'm going under the chair.
After seeing the couple struggling, Diane returns to help keep them on track.
Rochelle, I really admire the work you're doing. They face some really tough resistance. Okay? But you need to watch your physical distance. I have to avoid a face-off with Cheyenne. Just move away. Troy, you need to watch the shouting a bit. It just makes the drama bigger. This takes real time and commitment. But trust me,
Diane wants Troy and Rochelle to start giving Cheyenne more positive attention in an effort to break the cycle.
Cheyenne is an intelligent 8.5-year-old girl.
Yeah, I'd say so, yeah.
She needs positive interaction without taking over the whole family.
That's for sure.
Continue moving away from the aggressive environment. I'd like to introduce a strategy called constructive play. It's about engaging Cheyenne so that the family spends positive time together without other distractions. Rochelle, I want you 15 minutes each weekday to spend time playing with Cheyenne. And Troy, in the weekends, I want you to get out there, kick a ball around, have some good physical outdoor times. Constructive play is therapeutic for the whole family.
Troy puts Diane's strategy into action, and where better than down at the local park.
I love this sort of stuff, eh? It's great fun.
While Rochelle buys Cheyenne a new board game for their weeknight play sessions.
Tired, crying, upset. Baby.
With the couple praising Cheyenne, life in the Kelly household has begun to change.
A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K. I'm really enjoying the positive time with Cheyenne playing this game, and I think she's actually enjoying family life a lot more because she has got some specific fun attention being directed to her. So, I mean, it's a very simple thing, but it is pretty effective.
Despite long hours at the office,
1, 2,
Rochelle
3,
is sticking to the
attention,
constructive play
Go
strategy
shy.
with good results.
1, 2, 3, go. Roly poly, rock star, singing. Time's up. I have no idea.
Roller coaster.
Roller coaster. Okay. 1, 2, 3, go.
Pedaling. Swing.
Yes. Time to pack up now. Okay.
But Cheyenne's reluctant to finish the game and resorts to her old tricks.
Game.
But Rochelle remembers Diane's advice about distance and walks away. And a potential blow-up has been avoided.
No, Amon, you come with Mum. Thanks. Come on.
As Cheyenne realises, Rochelle is not going to lose control.
Now, I'm using emotional distance, just like Diane said in this situation, and I have to keep on ignoring her, and that's the hardest thing.
And with no ugly confrontation, peace is quickly restored.
No.
After the break, tension levels in the household are going down.
She did actually buy into it, which I was actually surprised about.
But some advice is hard to take.
Trust me.
It's been 2 weeks and Diane's strategies are starting to make a difference.
Didn't whinge, mate. Otherwise, they just walked off towards the car quite nicely.
But getting Cheyenne to do her homework and tidy her room is still a struggle. Diane's returned to give the parents a strategy to help get the job done.
So doing as told's going much better. Let's talk about getting her to tidy her room. Let's make it fun and let's make it easy. Okay. So the first thing is she doesn't want to do it, so a bit of empathy wouldn't go amiss. So go into her room and say, look, the room's a tip. It's hard work doing it. Here's a way that'll make it much easier. So you need pen and paper to do it. What sort of things do you see when you look around?
Pick up dirty clothes.
Right. Dirty clothes into the laundry. And you're probably going to need a biscuit break. So we'll put in 10-minute... Yeah.
Beds made.
Beds made. We'll have another 10-minute break. Here's the bit you're not going to fancy. I want you to offer her which is the one you most don't want to do. Hey. I'll do that one for you. Trust me. What that means is you're engaged in helping her. If she does all of those without a fuss and you just have to do one, that's a pretty fair deal. When she comes to show you that they're all ticked off, get her to take you on a tour and be really impressed. Now, this strategy is really useful for homework as well. But first, Troy, you got to learn to love homework. No anti-homework sentiments. Can you do it? Okay?
Yeah.
So this is about having some fun, supporting Shy, and getting the job done.
Okay.
Great.
The theory is that by helping Cheyenne do her jobs,
clothes
she
away.
starts to learn responsibility can be fun.
Number one next to it.
Desperate to end the bedroom battles, Troy tries the new approach.
Now, this is a list on how to clean your room up, Shane. What do you want to do first?
5-minute break.
Then the second thing you're going to do,
Is put my toys in my basket, then put my books on my shelf.
one thing for Dad to do if you want to.
Dad, put my clothes away from me. Dad, putting my clothes away. Dad, putting my clothes away.
Diane's strategy is already a hit with Cheyenne.
Mum, Dad's gonna put my clothes away.
Okay, she's made a start. At this stage, it's working. Yeah. So I'm actually quite impressed. Normally she would have performed for 8 minutes. Now, what are you going to do now, Shai? So far I've got to say 8 minutes of practical, useful Shane. I'm just trying to find all the stuff she's stashed under her bed. She's done as she's told. She hasn't argued. She hasn't moaned. She hasn't complained. She's just got on with the job and done it. Since she saw she had to, she could make her own choices, like Diane said, she went straight for the 5-minute break first, but then she left her other 5-minute break for her second to last task. So I was rather impressed with that. Wow, good on you, Shay. It's well done.
But for Rochelle, homework may prove a tougher nut to crack.
So on Tuesdays, we're going to do spelling, Reading.
Boring.
But by
little bit of
sticking to the
maths
strategy,
and a little bit of
Rochelle shows Cheyenne she means business.
We've got spelling, reading, we've got maths and topic book. So now you get to choose what order you want to do your homework in.
And although Rochelle draws the short straw,
We'll be able to help you with something, but we need to think about what Mum needs to help you with.
Math.
Okay. More than happy to
she
help you,
perseveres,
but what
and
I've
the
got-
strategy is a success for both parties.
4 times.
I'm really impressed with the homework plan, as we've had success without arguments.
Because I'm doing the homework plan, I'm getting my homework done quicker, and we get a free weekend.
It's been a rocky road, but weeks of hard work are paying off.
Hey, shall I put it on the table, please?
Coming.
Just be careful.
With Cheyenne learning her attention-seeking behaviour will mean no attention, meal times are a lot calmer.
Thank you, Dad.
She's stopped winding up her little brother, and her parents now realise that a controlled approach gets results. It's been over a month since Diane first met the Killies, and a radical change is underway.
So how have things changed in the household from your point of view, Troy?
Stop yelling from 10 years a day down to I'm lucky for doing one. I'm enjoying it. Not being nowhere near as vocal.
Things are a lot happier, and we're having a lot more fun.
Gone from taking our individual battles to a tag team effort, and we win 9 out of 10 times, so it's a lot better than winning 2 out of 10 sort of thing. So
We're not having tantrums from Cheyenne after simple requests. We have a whine, yes, but no raucous tantrums and or a question, and that's acceptable from a child, you know.
from my point of view, she's gone from a right little snot to to basically a pleasurable little darling sort of thing. But 5 weeks ago, I just didn't have the time of day and patience for her. But now, I've got a lot more patience, a lot more time for her, and it's more enjoyable, basically. So.